All right, let's talk about the AFC playoff picture entering Thanksgiving weekend. You've got the Patriots as the only 10-win team. How about that?
Yeah.
That's in the entire NFL. The Patriots are the only 10-win team. You've got the Broncos 1/2 game behind them coming off of their bye. The Colts just lost to the Chiefs, who are at 6-5, the 10 seed. I mean, the Chiefs being the 10 seed, the Ravens have in fact run down the Steelers. We were all thinking at 1-5, can they do it? Well, entering Thanksgiving week, taking on the Bengals on Thanksgiving night, they have. The Chargers are coming off of their bye. The Jaguars have just won a bunch of games by the skin of their teeth. Their only loss since their bye after the London loss was a game that they led by 19 points. The Texans have come on strong. They're above 500. And the Bills face the Steelers this week. So what do you want to see out of the final 6 weeks in the AFC? Your biggest question is what?
Well, my biggest question, I suppose, I really like the teams that stack the top. I like, obviously, the New England Patriots, and you can say what you want. Vrabel's a hell of a coach. He believes in old school football, controlling both lines of scrimmage. You can say whatever you want about Josh McDaniels as a head coach. As an offensive coordinator, the guy is phenomenal. He's just phenomenal. And Drake May's playing at an incredibly high level. The Broncos defensively, I mean, when you start talking about the Broncos or any team, and you start harkening back to the 1985 Bears, like anybody, and I'm sure you have tons of people who watch you that don't really or aren't really familiar with what the 85 Bears did. But let me just say, coming in the league in 89 and playing the Bears, they were frightening even then. And when you start talking about a team in present day football that you can compare to the 85 Bears when it comes to pressuring the opponent's quarterback, that team is legit. They are scary. The Broncos defensively, and they've been doing it without Pat Surtain, and they've been doing it without Alex Singleton. So that'll be really interesting to see them down the stretch. We talked about Baltimore. I'm telling you, Baltimore is interesting. Houston is really interesting to me because defensively, all three levels, they have superstars. And Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter, unbelievable edge pairing. But Will Anderson, he doesn't try to just beat you. He tries to humiliate you. He physically tries to shorten your neck. I mean, it's to watch him play, the physicality with which he plays is unbelievable. And I am not so sure they're going to get C.J. Stroud back. And I'm not so sure that the way Davis Mills has been playing, that he's not a better option right now. He's just played really good, solid football that complements what they do on the defensive side of the ball. So they're a really interesting team to me. And if the Colts stumble a little bit down the stretch here, all of a sudden they start to stumble, their passing game falls apart like it did in the fourth quarter and overtime of that game against Kansas City. Could I see Houston reeling the Colts in and winning their, fourth straight division title? That'll be interesting.
Yeah, and the Jaguars are between them. And the Jaguars had a chance to sweep the Texans, being up by 19. That is a loss that leaves a mark and keeps the Texans alive, because that's the difference between being 8-3 like the Colts and the Texans being 5-6 and out of it, or what you currently see on the screen with the Colts have yet to play the Jaguars or the Texans. So the AFC South is definitely wide open. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.